the chapter pair of linear equations in two variables. What is the, just to recall its other name? It is simultaneous linear equations, right? Then recall its general form. It is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where a1, a2, b1 and b2, they are not equal to 0. So we have different types of solutions with respect to S and E. The solutions are, one is unique, second one is infinitely many solutions, third one is no solution. You just recall the for unique solution, what about the first two ratios? The first two ratios are not equal to each other. For infinitely many solutions, all the three ratios are equal. Whereas for no solution, that is third one, the first two ratios are equal, but not equal to the third ratio, right? Is it not? Yes or no? Okay. Then we know that two equations are said to be consistent if they have solutions. The solutions may be unique or infinitely many solutions. If the given equations have no solution, then we can say those equations are inconsistent. With respect to types of solutions, we have classified, we have two groups which are used for finding the solutions of pair of linear equations in two variables. One is graphical method, second one is algebraic method. In algebraic method, mainly we have three methods. One is elimination, second one is substitution, third one is multiplication. And we have two sub methods are there. One is equations reducible to standard form, and those equations will be solved by UV method. And another one, if the coefficients of x and y in both the equations are interchanged, then they are to be solved by addition subtraction method, nothing but AS method. And we have solved most of the types of problems on all these, and we were focusing on statement problems, and few were over. Then after that, we started solving the problems in exercise 3.4. I think 3.4, right? Is it not? In 3.4, second May, how many were over?
3 problems.
3 were over. Yes, Aditya is responding. The first one is related to fractions, second one is related to age, third one is related to digits. And all these statements have already been solved in worked examples only. Now we are moving to in 3.4, second main, fourth sub question. Yes. Go for writing. Let me write the name of the chapter. It is pair of linear equations in two variables. And write today's date. This is 13/7/2021. Exercise 3.4. Second main. In that fourth sub question. Once I read the statement, second main it is, we have to convert the given statement into equations. Then after that, we have to solve those equations if and only if the solutions are existent. So this is the actual question, and the sub question. Let me go for writing. Please go on copying it. Meena went to a bank to withdraw ₹2,000. Meena went to a bank to withdraw ₹2,000. Full stop. She asked the cashier. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. 100 rupees currency and 50 rupee currency. Then, right, Meena got 25 notes in all. 25 notes in all. Full stop. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received. Just first, let's go for discussion. Afterwards, you can write. It's very simple thing. While writing only, you have understood the given statement. The total amount to be withdrawn by Meena, it is rupees 2000. She will ask the cashier to give only 50 rupees currencies and 100 rupees currencies. We are going to find out the number of 50 rupees currencies. It is unknown. And even the number of 100 rupees currencies, both are unknown only. I take the number of currencies of rupees 50, call it as X. Then number of 100 rupee notes, call it as Y. So total, to receive the 2000 amount, total how many notes she will receive from the cashier?
25, sir.
It is
25, sir.
Which includes number of 50 rupees notes, number of 100 rupees notes. So can we write it as X plus Y is equal to 25?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes. And we also know that total amount is 2000.
2000.
If so, could
50
you tell
into X plus
what amount of
2000.
rupees 50 currencies?
50
There was
X.
the number of, listen to, the number of 50 rupees currencies is X. For example, if I take 50 rupees currencies as 3 50 rupees currencies 3 receive ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, what is the total amount with her?
150.
150 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Got it? If she takes 4 50 rupees notes, it will be 200. Got it?
200.
If she receives X number of 50 rupees notes,
50X.
how much?
50X.
What is the amount of 50 rupees notes?
50X.
Yes, sir.
50X. Hope that you are understanding, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Aditya, yes? Okay. Aditya? Okay, right. And we know that she has Y number of 100 rupees.
Sir, once again tell, sir.
Okay. 50 rupees notes ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. If you have only 150 rupees notes, then what is the amount which is with you? 50 rupees only. Again, if we have 250 rupees currencies,
100.
2 into 50, it is 100. If we have 650 rupees currencies,
300.
it is 6 are 300. If we have X number of 50 rupees currencies,
50X.
50x. 50.
like The 50 rupees notes, it is 50x. Amount of 100 rupee notes, it will be
Third Y, sir.
100y. All together, we have 2000. Clear up? So these are the two equations. Now we have to solve them by any method they have mentioned, elimination. But before that, one sentence has been given. That is, if the solutions are existed, then you can solve them by elimination method. So obviously you'll go for finding the ratio. A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2?
1 by 50.
1 by 50. And B1 by B2?
1 by 100.
1 by 100. Are these two equal?
No, sir.
No. So
Unique
what
solution.
type of solution it has? Unique.
Solution.
Consistent or inconsistent?
Consistent.
Consistent.
Solutions are existed or not?
Existed.
Solutions
Exist,
are
sir.
existed.
Existed.
Exist.
Therefore, we can go for solving them by elimination method. Clear up?
Yes, sir.
You may start writing with me. Right. Start writing the data. It is, let the number of 50 rupees notes, call it as X. Please go on writing with me. And the number of 100 rupees notes, it is Y. And the total amount has been given, it is 2000. Total amount, this is equal to rupees 2000.
Number of 50 notes 10, sir, and number of 100 notes 15, sir.
15, correct. 15, 10, 500, and that is 15, 1500, 2000 it is. Prem, you are right. Now, let's go for calculation. Write with me. From the statement, according to the given, that is total number of nodes. Total number of nodes, that's equal to 25. Which includes 50 rupees notes. There are X number of 50 rupees notes and Y number of 100 rupees notes. All together we have 25 notes. You may call it as equation 1. Next, we have total amount 2000. So first we have to write amount of rupees 50 notes. Bari 50 notes alle tondre total ಎಷ್ಟು amount irutte? That is rupees 50x. Next, amount of rupees 100 notes, it is rupees 100y. We know that the total amount is 2000. Here I'll write total amount. Again I'm writing, it is rupees 2000. This includes 50x plus 100y rupees. Altogether it is 2000. Can it be divided by any number?
50, sir.
Yes.
25, sir. 25.
25, sir.
50. This will be x plus 2y. This is equal to 40. You may call it as equation 2. Now we have to check whether the solution is existed or not. Here I am writing right. Just verification, because you are going to check whether the roots are solutions are existed or not. The equations are x plus y equal to 25 and second equation x plus 2y equal to 40. I am writing the ratios directly. A1 by A2 it is equal to 1 by 1. 1 by 1, it is equal to 1. B1 by B2, where B1 is the coefficient of y and B2 coefficient of y in second equation. It is 1 by 2. And C1 by C2, it is equal to, see,
5 by 8.
25 to minus 25. 40 to the left hand side, minus 40. So minus 25 by minus 40. It is
5 by 8.
5 8. Minus minus get cancelled. 5 by 8. Then compare. On comparing, you can come to know that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Therefore, it has, that is given pair of equations has unique solution. Unique solution. Then if it has unique solution, you can say that solutions are existent. Just you may write solution is existent. This important one. If the solution is existent, then we have to calculate by elimination method. Here are right. Calculation again by elimination method. As they are mentioned, the equations are, first one is x plus y is equal to 25, and the second one is x plus 2y equal to 40. X plus 2y, which is equal to 40. Is it necessary to multiply these equations by any number? No.
No, sir.
Because
No, sir.
coefficient of x is
Sir.
same. Just go for changing the sign. Here minus, this is minus, and is minus. X term get cancelled. Y minus 2y minus 1. 25 minus 40 minus 50. Y is equal to 15. That means 100 rupees notes is total number 15 is. Now let us go for finding x. Substitute y equal to 15 in equation 1. Equation 1 is x plus 15 is equal to 25. X is equal to 10. That means 50 rupees notes 10 is. 50 rupees notes 10 is, amount will be 500. 100 rupees notes we have 50. So it is 1,500. Altogether, it is 2,000. Got it? Yes. You may write the conclusion. Conclusion is, therefore, the number of rupees 50 is 10 and rupees 100 notes is 50. Over on. Now listen to me.
No, sir. Wait.
Listen here. Just once I tell you regarding the steps to be followed while solving this problem. The very first thing is you will write the given information. Next, second point is you will convert the given statement into equations. Third one is you will check whether the solution is existed. Fourth one is you will solve them by using the given method. Here they are given elimination so that we have followed the same. At last, we will write the conclusions. Okay. Now we are moving to fifth sub question. Please go on writing. Aditi, yes, have you copied? Okay, right. Tushar, Obara, Rudai, Rajwal, Karan Gowda, over. Okay. Now, just go on writing with me. The fifth sub question. It is a lending library has a fixed charge. Sub question. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days. For the first 3 days. And an additional charge for each day thereafter. And an additional charge for each day thereafter. Means after 3 days, for each day there will be some full stop. Sarita paid rupees 27. Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book. Kept for 7 days. Means she will take a book for 7 days. 7 days from the library. And she has paid 27 rupees. Next, while Susie paid, while another student, Susie, paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. For the book she kept for 5 days. First, find the fixed charge. Find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. And the charge for each extra day. Listen. Have you copied the statement? Purvi K.R. Okay. Listening. This statement is very simple. Hope that you have understood while writing only. If not, please go through this once. The statement has been given like this. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. There is a library which will give book. And here there are 2 students or 2 persons. One is Sarita and another one is Susie. These are the 2 persons. They'll take the book from the library, but there is a condition. That condition is for first 3 days, fixed charge will be there. This is common for everybody. And thereafter, if you go for taking that book for 1 more day, some extra amount will be there for each day. Clear up? Followed or not? So with this information, you are going to find out the fixed charge as well as the charge for each extra day. Fixed charge, it is for 3 days, for first 3 days. Both are unknown. So I go for taking the fixed charge for the first 3 days. It is rupees X. Followed. Then after 3 days, for each extra day, the amount to be paid, I take this as rupees. Got it? Now let us go for considering the book kept by each of these two persons. First, Sarita, she has paid total amount of rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days. Sarita has taken a book for 7 days. So this 7 days can be divided into two parts. How?
3 and
3
4.
and 4.
Yes.
3
3 and 4. Very good. Because fixed charge is there for 3 days and remaining extra 4 days. So total amount she has paid is 27. Here I am writing 27 rupees. For first 3 days, X rupees. Then for after that, for each extra day, Y rupees. For 1 day, Y rupee. For 4 days, 4 days.
4y.
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 Can we write the equation as
X plus 4y equals 27.
Got it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And next, another person, Suki. She has paid 21 rupees, total 21 rupees for the book she kept for 5 days. 5 days are
Plus
there.
2y.
Dividing this
3 and 2.
3 and 2.
3 and 2. For first 3 days, fixed
Sir,
charge.
X is equal to 15 and Y is equal to 3.
X plus 2y. X is equal to 15 and y is equal to 3.
Let us check it out. And this is for each extra day, Y rupees. For 2 days, 2y. It is X plus 2y equal to 21. Did you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt regarding this?
Sorry,
If you do not have any doubt, then I'll go for writing it. And please go for copying it. Yes. Start writing the data. Let the fixed charge for first 3 days. You are writing with me? Data. Let the fixed charge for first 3 days or for first, okay, let it be 3 days. Let it be rupees X. I'm putting equal sign equal to rupees X. And the charge for each extra day, that is after 3 days, right? The charge for each extra day, this is rupees Y. Now let us go for situations one by one. First situation, it is, we know that Sarita paid rupees 27 for 7 days. Write the same. Sarita paid rupees 27 for 7 days. Convert this into equation. For 3 days, X rupees. For remaining 4 days, 4Y rupees. Altogether 27. Call it as equation 1. Next.
Neha HM, mute your audio.
Situation 2. Susie paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. For 5 days. Then for first 3 days, X rupees and remaining 2 days. So it is 2Y rupees. Altogether it is 21. You may call it as equation 2. So the first part is over. That is writing the given information and converting the given situations into equations. What is the next step? What is the next step?
Calculation.
Verification.
Verification. We have to check whether the solution is existed or not. Here I'll write A1 by A2. That is again 1 by 1 is 1. B1 by B2. B1 it is 4 and B2 is 2. 4 by 2 is 2. C1 by C2. Take 27 to the left hand side. Minus 27. And 21 to the left hand side. Minus 21. Minus minus get cancelled. Now 3. 9s are 3 7s. 9 by 7. Compare. On comparing, what do you say? Whether solution is existed or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir,
Existed. Then what type of solution?
unique solution.
Then what is the first two ratios?
A1 by A2 is not equal to
Not
B1.
equal to
B1
B1.
by B2. Right. Therefore, it has unique solution. Hence, the solution is existed. Then, as the solution is existed, which method we have to follow to solve?
Elimination method.
Elimination method.
Elimination method.
Calculation. Nishka have written. Okay, right. By elimination method. Elimination method. Where first equation is x plus y is equal to 27. Second equation.
Sir, fixed charge is equal to rupees 15 and extra charge is rupees 3, sir.
Sir, y is equal to 3, sir. X
Sir,
is
y is
equal
equal to
X is equal to 15.
4y.
So,
Sir, x plus 4y, sir.
Sir, x plus 4y, sir.
4y is equal to 27.
x plus 4y is equal to 27. This is 2,
Y equal
Y
to
is equal to
3.
3.
3. Correct. Y is 3. Now, substitute y equal to 3 in first equation. It is x plus 4 into 3 is equal to 27. X is equal to 4 3s are 12. 27 minus 12. How much?
15.
15.
So, conclusion. Therefore, the fixed charge is rupees 50. Therefore, the fixed charge for first 3 days is rupees 50, and the for each extra day is rupees just 3 only. Over. Next, we are moving to the next exercise. See, first exercise, this was completely based on substitution. Second one, related to elimination. Now, third one, which is? Yes.
Cross
multiplication.
multiplication.
Even with respect to that also we have, yes?
Sir, sir, in X place we have not taken the 7 when we split, sir. 3 and 4 it will get no, sir. Why we have not taken 3, sir? There X place 3x, why we have not taken?
Once you tell.
Sir, when we split the 7, sir, it will get 3 and 4, no, sir.
Yes, 3
7
and 4.
days. Why we have not taken 3x, sir? Only we have taken X, no sir.
I'll tell you that. It is fixed. 3 charge for the first 3 days.
Sir, excuse me, sir, I should write.
A fixed charge for first 3 days. It is, we have assumed it as X. We'll write only X. Got it? If it is for 1 day, we would have written it as 3X. We have taken the charge for the first 3 days only as X. Hence, we will write the equation as X plus 4Y equal to 27. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, only don't drop, sir, this side.
You should learn writing with me. Even I am also writing slowly. Next slide. Exercise 3.5. Exercise 3.5. In that first way. Please go on writing with me. Don't waste your time. Right. First one. Which of the following pair of linear equations has which of the following SLE?
Suraj Raikar, do you have been writing or sleeping? Don't turn off your video, turn on your video.
Okay, sir.
Suraj Raikar,
Yes, sir.
where you have been writing?
Yes, right. Which of the following simultaneous linear equations has unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? Infinitely many solutions. Question mark. Then, in case there is a unique solution, right? In case there is a unique solution, come on, find it by using cross multiplication method.
Sangamesh KN, show me where you have been writing. Sangamesh KN,
Sir, is there? I'm writing at the right side.
where? You are holding mobile and playing something, doing something. Show me.
No, sir.
What you have written? Show me. See, you are walking now.
No, sir, it's there only, sir.
Show me. Sir, continue, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Right. In that first sub question is x minus 3y equal to 0. Then 3x minus 9y minus 2 equal to 0. So first we have to check whether it has unique solution or not.
No solution, sir.
Oh. So first we have to write the given equations in standard form. By observing those two, you can come to know that they are x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0. 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. First you have to go for verification. Right. Here, a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 3. b1 by b2 is equal to minus 3 by minus 9. It is also 1 by 3. Whereas, here only I am writing c1 by c2. c1 is minus 3 and c2 is minus 2. It is 3 by 2. Compare all the three ratios. On comparing, you can come to know that A1 by A2 is 1 by 3, B1 by B2 is 1 by 3, both are equal. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. And compare that with C1 by C2. It is not equal to C1 by C2. Could you tell what type of solutions it has?
No solution, sir.
No solution.
Right. Therefore, the given simultaneous linear equations, nothing but pair of linear equations in two variables, has no solution. So no need to go for finding the solution. Now, let me go for taking the next pair of equations. Second one. Sneha AP. Shall I write second one? Okay. Right. Second sub question is, it is 2x plus y is equal to 5. Then 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. First, write the given equations in standard form. So first we check out whether they have unique, no solution, or infinitely many solutions.
Yeah, unique solution, sir.
Yes. So 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. Then 3x plus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0. After writing in standard form, go for finding ratio. A1 by A2 is 2 by 3. B1 by B2 is equal to 1 by 2. Whereas C1 by C2, this is minus 5 by minus 8, which is equal to 5 by 8. Next, after writing all the three ratios, then go for comparing. On comparing, Nishka, what is it on comparing? Unique solution?
It has
No
unique
solution,
solution.
infinitely many solutions. Nishka,
Sir, unique solution.
unique solution. Very good. See, on comparing, you can come to know that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. The reason is the values are 2 by 3 and 1 by 2, which are not equal to each other. So therefore, the given SLE, the given SLE has unique solution. Unique solution.
Sir, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1, sir.
2 and 1.
2, 1, sir.
Let's go for cross multiplication, right? Calculation by cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. In this method, first we will go for writing all the coefficients. The coefficients are 2, 3, then 1 and 2. Next, minus 5, minus 8. And show the arrow mark from 2 to 2, 3 to 1, 1 to minus 8, and 2 to minus 8. Next, first I'll write the terms related to x. When you are writing the terms related to x, leave coefficient, that is x coefficient. Consider remaining. Here 1 and minus 8, 1 and minus 8, minus 2 and minus 1, 2 and minus 1, which is equal. Next, minus y by, leave the coefficients of y, that is 1 and 2. Consider remaining. Here 2 and minus 8. 2 and minus 8 minus 3 and minus 5, which is equal to constant. I'm writing the constant here. 1 by.
Sir, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 9, sir.
Remaining 2 into 2, then minus 3 into 1. Now let us go for simplifying. It is x by 1 into minus 8, minus 8,
Plus
then minus into minus plus, 2 5s are 10. It is equal to minus y by 2 into minus 8, minus 16, minus into minus 50, plus 3 5s are 15. It's equal to 1 by 2 2s are 4, then minus 3. Then x by 2 minus y by minus 1. It is 1 by 1. Check whether you got same.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, after this, go for equating each term to constant. Here we have x by 2. It can be equated to 1. Then x value is
2.
on cross multiplying, you'll get 2. And with respect to y, minus minus get cancelled. Y by 1 is y. It is 1 by 1 is 1. X equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Therefore, the solution is 2, 1. Pawan Kumar, Pawan, have you got this?
Sir, little explanation.
Now let me go for taking next one. I think third and fourth, both have been solved. No. Right. Third sub question. Third sub question is, it is 3x minus 5y is equal to 20. Then 6x minus 10y is equal to 40.
It is infinitely many solutions, sir.
Very good, very good. Verification. First, write the given equations in standard form. It is 3x minus 5y minus 20 equal to 0. Then 6x minus 10y minus 40 is equal to 0. Now, find out a1 by a2. It is 3 by 6 is 1 by 2. Then b1 by b2. It is minus 5 by minus 10 is 1 by 2. C1 by C2 minus 20 by minus 20. That is also 1 by 2. So compare all the three ratios. I am comparing. You come to know that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. If this condition is satisfied, then you can say that the given equations have infinitely many solutions. Therefore, the given equations have infinitely many solutions. If so, you no need to go for finding by cross multiplication, because they have given in case there is a unique solution. Unique solution itre matra solve maadu. Now, let me go through fourth sub question. Right. Fourth one. This is x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Then 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0.
Unique solution, sir.
Unique solutions.
Very good. Right. Verification. As they are given the equations in standard form, I'll go for finding the ratios directly. A1 by A2, it is 1 by 2. B1 by B2, see, minus 3 minus 3. It is 1. C1 by C2, it is minus 7 by minus 15. It is 7 by 15. Just on comparing all the three ratios, you can come to know that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Therefore, it has unique solution. Hence, we can go for solving them by cross multiplication method. Right. By cross multiplication method. So first, let me write all the coefficients. They are 1, 3, minus 3, minus 3, then minus 7, minus 15. Yes. Show the arrow mark from 1 to minus 3, 3 to minus 3, minus 3 to minus 50, minus 3 to minus 7. Now let us go for writing the terms of x. With respect to x, leave the coefficients of x, then go for cross multiplying.
X is equals to 4, sir. Y is equals to minus 1, sir.
Let me check it out. Minus 3 into minus 50 minus 3 into minus 7. It is equal to minus y by. Leave the coefficients of y. Consider remaining. Here it is 1 into minus 50 minus 3 into minus 7, which is equal to. Here I don't have space, so I'm writing here. Constant 1. Leave these constants and consider remaining. Here it is 1 into minus 3, then minus 3 into minus 2. Next, this is x by. Multiply this. 15 3s are 45. Here minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. 3 7s are 21. Next, minus y by. Minus 15 into 1, minus 15. Here minus into minus plus, it is 21. It's equal to 1 by 1 into minus 3, minus 3. Here minus into minus plus, 3 3s are 9. Then x by 45 minus 21. How much it is?
24.
24. Then minus y by minus 15 plus 21. This is 6. 1 by minus 3 plus 9 is 6. Now let us go for solving x and y. First I'll take x term. It is x by 24 is equal to 1 by 6. You directly cancel model. How much you get?
4.
4. X is 4. And
Y equal to
y by
X
minus
equal
6.
to 4 and Y equal to minus 1, sir.
minus 6, minus 1.
Your 6 and 6 get cancelled. Y equal to
Minus 1.
conclusion. Therefore,
4, minus 1.
4, minus 1. Now we are moving to second way, which is very important. Double star mark for that way. Have you copied this? Raksha VD? Ora? Suman? Completed? Okay. Adya? Finished? Sumit? Sumit? Vismay, still you are writing. Copy that quickly. Okay. Prathama Raikar. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi. Varsha MS. Okay. Dear students, just listen to me. Yesterday I had announced the toppers list of online performance test 5. So I have decided to give the toppers list on every week. So I started from this week, and even you might have gone through that one, right? Have you gone through?
Yes, sir.
Or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just listen to me. In the last week, that is in the online performance test, it was conducted for 20 marks. Many of you have performed very well, but obviously, if there is a competition, there must be the competitors. Competitors will be there. So here I have listed the competitors as well. I consider the students who secure full marks, that is out of marks, as first rank students, followed by it, that is who have got 19 marks. I've considered them as second rank students, and the students who have secured 18 marks, they have been taken as third rank students. But here I have considered only first and second rank students. Now just listen to me. Now I'm going to tell their names. After that, you have to class them with just 5 to 6 times. Okay. The toppers are, the first two toppers are, one is Ananya P, second one Aditi S, third one Ashutosh, fourth student Mohammad Sohail, next Mukta, next Govardhan, and seventh students Pragna HV, and eighth student Tanmay Anduno. So these 8 students have secured full marks. So please encourage them with your claps, just about 6 times. Yes, start clapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you very much. And second rank students who had secured 19 marks. Now let me go for announcing their names. They are Akshata NK, Anup MA, Arya LR, Bhumika R Varnekar, Firdos, Hamsa US Rajput, Jai Kishan, Nikita Savarno, Pranati Y, Pramukh J, Pawan Kumar BL, Soumya KB, and Vinay J. So total 13 students have secured 19 marks out of 20. So please encourage them with your claps about 4 times. Yes, start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enough. Thank you very much. Raikar, did you clap? Huh? Okay. You must have that attitude, because next time you will also get the turn. Yes, now let me go for continuing the exercise number 3.5. See, whatever the toppers list I have given, definitely for them there will be a small prize also. But those prizes will be given when you come to our tuition. That is when lockdown is lifted, the regular classes will start. In that time, I'll give everybody. So it is a common activity which is being conducted by me on every year. Okay, now let's move on to second way. As I said, this is very important way. This type questions will be there in the examination as well. Please put 3-star mark for this. Gautami, have written? Huh? Okay. Already written, huh? Good girl. Right. 3-star mark. In that first subquestion, right? It is for which values of A and B, for which values of A and B, does the following pair of linear equations, does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? Have an infinite number of solutions. Good question mark. The equations are 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. Next, a minus b into x plus a plus b into y, which is equal to 3a plus b minus 2. This was also given in the examination 2013 and 14. In that time, there was semester scheme, summative assessment 1 and 2. In that time, this was given. So let's go for solving. So we have already learned how to find out the value of k. Infinitely many solution, no solution, as well as unique solution. But here we have two unknown terms, a and b, and the values of these will make the equations to have infinite number of solutions. What is the condition for infinite number of solutions?
A1 by
All should
A2
be
should
equal,
be
All
sir.
the three ratios. No, just to see like this.
is equal to B1 by B2 and C1 by C2.
Yes, it is. All the three ratios are equal. That you have to remember. Right. For infinite number of solutions, or for infinitely many solutions, we have the condition. Please write the condition. Marks will be considered for this. It is A1 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Now you may go for substituting, where A1 is 2 and A2 is A minus B is equal to B1 is 3, B2 is A plus B is equal to C1. Transfer 7 to the left hand side, it is minus 7. And C2, transfer these terms, I write it as minus of 3a plus b minus 2. Let's go for simplifying them.
Sir,
It
A
is-
is 5 and B is 1, sir.
Wait. 2 by a minus b is equal to 3 by a plus b is equal to, here minus and minus get cancelled. It is 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. As we are going to find out the values of a and b, let us go for equating the first term to the constant, then second term to the constant, like what we followed in cross multiplication. Let me write 2 by a minus b is equal to 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. Let's go for cross multiplication. Here multiply 3a plus b minus 2 by 2. Here 2 3s are 6, 6a. Then 2 into b, this is 2b. Then 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Next, multiply 7 with a and b. 7 into a, 7a minus 7 into b, 7b. Here 7a is there, transfer 6a to the right hand side. It becomes minus 6a. 7a minus 6a, just 1a. Minus 7b is there, transfer 2b to the right hand side. Minus 2b, it will be minus 9b. Write minus 4 as it is. Check whether you got same equation. Gautami, have you got same? A minus 9b equal to 4. Very good. Minus 4. Next, we got one equation. Let us find out another equation by taking the last two ratios. It is 3 by a plus b is equal to 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. Disha, have written. Akansha, have written. Sorry, Anushka. Okay. Arshita, IH. Cross multiply. It is 9a plus 3b minus 6 is equal to 7a plus 7. Transfer these to the left hand side. 9a minus 7a, it is 2a. 3b minus 7b is minus 4b is equal to transfer minus 6 to the right hand side plus 6. Then
2 common, sir.
Very good. All are the multiples of 2. Divide them by 2. It will be a minus 2b is equal to 3. Arshita, I've got same. Second equation. Arshita, IH. Okay, right. Second equation. And now let's go for solving these equations. By which method?
Elimination.
Elimination method, sir.
That will be easier. First equation is a minus 9b is equal to minus 4. And second equation is a minus 2b is equal to 3. Now let us go for changing the sign. Here minus, this is plus, and is minus. Here a minus a get cancelled. Minus 9b plus 2b is minus 7b. Minus 4 minus 3 is minus
B
7.
equal to minus.
B is equal to
G is equal to 1.
G is equal to
B
1.
is 1.
B is equal to
Got
1.
same? Nitesh Kumar,
I got, sir.
Nitish Kumar, have got same?
Sir.
Okay, right. Then substitute b equal to 1 in any one of the two equations. I take first equation only. A minus 9b, 9 into 1 is equal to minus 4.
A is equal to 5, sir.
Very good. Transfer minus 9 to the right hand side, it becomes plus 9. Minus 4 plus 9 is 5. So therefore, A is 5 and B is 1. In that order, second solution. Right. For which value of K? Second sub-question. For which value of K will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? Have no solution. Question. For which value of K will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? So let us write the equations. Equations are is 3x plus y is equal to 1. Next, it is 2k minus 1 into x plus k minus 1 into y is equal to 2k plus 1. We know that condition for no solution. What is the condition?
A1 by A2 is equal
A1
to
by
A1 by
A2 is
A2
not equal to
is
B1 by
not
B2.
equal to C1 by
Then like this, first two ratios are equal and not equal to third ratio. Got it? Yes. Please go on writing it. Solution. It is for no solution. For no solution, condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. So let's go for writing all the coefficients, where A1 is 3, A2 is 2k minus 1 is equal to B1 is, this is 1, and B2 is k minus 1 is not equal to C1 by C2, where C1 is minus 1. So we know that when you are writing, finding the ratios, you consider the terms on the left hand side. So we have to write all the terms on the left hand side. And this is minus of 2k plus 1. Next.
K is 1 by 4, sir.
Yes. How do you find out?
Sir, taking
cross
three cases, sir.
You'll go for equating
A1.
the first two. Alva?
Second two and
This is
we
3
should take
by
three cases, sir.
By cross multiplication method in no solutions.
wait. Yes, what do you want to say? First ratio is 3 by 2k minus 1. Second ratio is 1 by k minus 1. Go for cross multiplication. It is 3k minus. Next, on cross multiplying 2k minus 1 with 1, it is 2k minus 1. Transfer 2k to the left hand side. It is k. Minus 3 to the right hand side. Plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. K is 1. For what value of k? So for this value, the given equations will be having no solution. Therefore, k equal to 1.
Sir, K is equal to 2, sir.
K equal to 2, sir.
Sir,
K
K
equal
is
to
equal to
2, sir.
2, sir.
K
Three
is
minus
equal to
1
2.
Plus 3 minus 1 is
3
2.
minus 1.
Minus 3. I'm taking that to the right hand side. It becomes plus 3. Minus 1 plus 3 is plus 2. Over. Shall we move on to next main?
Sir.
Yes. Just listen to me. The third main question is like this. Don't go for copying anything. Just listen. Solve the following equations by substitution and cross multiplication. Already we have solved many problems on these only. So that is why just let me go for writing it as easy. As we have already practiced many equations with respect to substitution method and cross multiplication method. Hence, you should also write number 1 easy. Third one easy. Now we are going to fourth question. Right. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems. the pair of linear equations in bracket write if they exist by any algebraic method, any algebraic method means it may be elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication. Yavudanadru now follow up ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But here important thing is converting the given statements into equations. That is much important. So let me go for taking the statements. In that, first one, it is also like taxi charges and lending library. It is also of same type, right? In that first one, a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed. And the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess, right? The remaining depends on the number of days one has taken the food in the mess. Full stop. Situation starts now. It is when a student A takes food for 20 days. When a student A, let it be an inverted comma, letter A. Student A takes food for 20 days. Food for 20 days. She has to pay rupees 1,000 as hostel charges. She has to pay rupees 1,000 as hostel charges. Whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days. Who takes food for 26 days. 26 days pays rupees 1,180. Rupees 1,180 as hostel charges. Full stop. Fine. The fixed charges. The fixed charges and the cost of food per day. The cost of food per day. Hope that you have understood. Have you understood? Amrita Belladi. It's simple, no? The statement, it seems very lengthy, but is very simple. Just go through the last sentence where we can come to know what we are going to find out. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Cost of food per day. Please observe here. After framing the equation, you can go for solving. Spurti. Here, fixed charge is as rupees X and cost of food per day as rupees Y. Now, go through this statement. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed. It is fixed, X. And the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken the food. Monthly charge, it is fixed, and the day on which you are going to take the food, for that the charge will be there. Here there are two students. One is student A. Student A takes food for 20 days. Jayant K.A., let your concentration be here. A student A takes food for 20 days and she has to pay rupees 1,000. Rupees 1,000. Total 20, she has taken the food for 26 days. And we know that what is the?
Sir, 20 days.
Per day.
20 days, sir.
Sir, 20 days.
20 days. Cost of food per day is Y. For 20 days?
20Y.
20Y. For 1 day, Y rupees. For 20 days, 20Y rupees.
25.
But it includes fixed charge also. The fixed charge is
X plus 20Y.
X plus 20Y equal to 1,000. Did you understand? And in the second situation, student
Sir,
A,
X is
student
equal
B
to
pays
400.
1,180 who takes food for 26 days. For 1 day, Y rupee. So 26 days.
26Y.
26Y.
Includes fixed charge. So X plus 26Y is equal to 1,180.
X is 400, Y is 30.
Sir, X is 400 and Y is 30. X is 400 and Y is 30.
Go for solving. Now, verify what the Kural Bada. Anyhow, it is by observing only will come to know. But in case in the examination, it is asked to verify, then only you can go for. Start writing. Write the data. It is. Let the fixed charge be rupees X and the cost of food per day, that it be rupees Y. Next, first situation, it is with respect to student A. I'll write the same. Student A who takes food for 20 days. 20 days and pays 1,000 rupees. Here you write for 20 days. Come on. 1,000 rupees is the charge. And this can be converted into equation as X plus 20Y is equal to 1,000. Call it as equation 1. Next, student B who takes food for 26 days, paying 1,180. And this can be converted into equation as X plus 26Y is equal to 1180. Call it as equation 2. Which method would you like to follow?
Elimination.
Elimination.
They have given any algebraic method. So we will go for elimination method, right? By elimination method, is it necessary to multiply the equations by any number?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Change
No, sir.
So write it directly. X plus 20y is equal to 1000. Then x plus 26y is equal to 1180. Sign. Minus, minus, minus. First term get cancelled. 20y minus 26y minus 26y. 1000 minus 1180, it is minus 180.
Y is equal to 30, sir.
Correct. Then substitute y equal to 30 in first equation. It is x plus 20 into 30 is equal to 1000. X is equal to 1000 minus 20, 30 is
600, sir. 600.
600. This is x value is
It is
400.
equal to 400.
This is fixed charge. Every month you may take the food or not. That is secondary. It is fixed charge you have to pay. So let us write the conclusion. Therefore, the fixed charge is rupees 400 and the cost of food per day is rupees 30. Rupees 30. Finished up. Shall we move on to next statement? Yes or no?
So what is conclusion, sir?
Yes, sir.
The fixed charge is, or the fixed charge for a month is rupees 400 and the cost of food per day it is rupees 30. Stop.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. And the next one, it is related to fraction. It has already been solved. And after that, we have three most important statements. One is related to test marks. Second one is related to speed. And third one is related to area. All the three are very important. Among those, the last two are much important because they have been repeated many times in the examinations. So let us go for solving them in tomorrow's class. Okay? Because now it is already time up. Got it? And one more information. On coming Thursday, you will be having the online performance test and the syllabus. It is from algebraic method. From algebraic method, the full chapter, whatever I cover till Thursday. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Savano?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Gautami,
Yes, sir.
Gautami L, Gautami BR. Okay, okay. So now it is time up. With this, let us stop the class. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
sir.
Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
day.
Bye, sir.